Hello, welcome back. Today I'll be taking you through the rest of the process of a battle scene that correlates to a short story I published on the platform Medium. I will post free links in the description. At this point I'm working on the background, which consists mostly of other characters and enemies. The first character is a Shetland Zornicorn, and I'll talk a little bit about what that is in a bit. First I'll mention that she is a rock and gem elemental, which is a type of earth elemental. The transparent geometric patterns I've dropped into the picture are pieces that I create on a program called OmniGeometry. In my book, when an elemental uses or casts their element, a geometric pattern lights up in a variety of areas around the elemental depending on what is being cast. In this case, she is summoning a large gem to rise to her defense as she kicks back, as well as forming a crystalline structure around her fist. So the geometries are placed in the corresponding regions. I'm drawing a Cyclops as one of the combatants, so I start with a stick figure frame and build off of that. I make adjustments to the body as some things don't look quite right to me, and sometimes I lengthen or shorten limbs, and sometimes I change the whole body size entirely. As I finish parts of the body like hands, arms, legs, and feet, I copy and paste them so I have a size reference to go from when I'm adding the rest of the body and body parts. I adjust the Cyclops' position and the large gem protruding from the floor so that it looks like he's getting hit as hard as it can look. Now I'm starting on another combatant by building a stick frame first and expanding off of that. In the future I'll try not to switch back and forth between the empty black background and the actual background. It doesn't work so well with the video and you guys can't see so much. Now I'm working on a third opponent for the Zornicorn, which is a European owl avian. I like to insert local animal species varieties as extra characters. I also have a list of countries and regions that different species populate, and not all characters are furries. When I began writing the side story, I started creating the Hedgehog and the Dracovac characters first. I based the Hedgehog off of another writer and the Dracovac off of myself. I needed another character to help tie some of the plot together, so I asked another writer on Medium if I could create a character based off of her. I asked her if she felt like a certain creature resonated with her, and she said she wanted to be a zebra unicorn. I had already known about Zonkies and Zorses, so then I had asked her what her family heritage is, and I added the Shetland pony to make the plausibility of a unicorn zebra. When a zebra and another equine species mate, the offspring produced usually has the other equine species' physical characteristics, while having the random zebra striping on different places of the body. You can look this up, and they're called Zonkies and Zorses. In my book, any equine has the potential to be a unicorn. At this point, I'm adding the last two characters. First, I'm adjusting the sizes of everyone so that everyone's proportionate, and then I'm creating the skeletal frames to build off of. The large dragon is mainly just a combatant for the ogre, and the ogre is one of my favorite characters that I created for this book. I adjust the characters in the background so that they can be seen fairly well. Now I'm working on the last of the characters, Boris. He's a mycelium elemental, which is another type of earth elemental. Boris was a small Slavic dude who awakened into a large ogre. He kept his parkour abilities and is quite agile. He's one of my favorite characters because he's rather large and he still is fairly agile and can get around as he pleases. The fuzzy hat that I'm adding to Boris is an accessory that belongs to the main character of this side story. His actual profile picture in real life on Medium shows him actually wearing a hat like this one that I'm adding. It's sort of like his trademark. He gets a lot of comments on it. For the story, I made him into a hedgehog and therefore doesn't need his hat anymore, so Boris takes it. I don't like drawing backgrounds, I just really don't have the patience for it. So as a quick fix, I wrote that Boris filled the back seating area of the bar with a cloud of spores. I airbrushed a bit of a cloud and then added some shading to give some dimension to it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more, and thanks again.